Hey everybody, DeLongshot Signatures here. No TTMs today because it's Sunday, but we have the first in-person recap of the year. IndyCar Exchange here in, I'll just say Indianapolis. I don't know exactly what town they're in. They're just outside of Indianapolis. Had 5 IndyCar drivers to celebrate the Parkside cards and start getting things ramped up for the Indy 500. They've already done a few appearances in town for certain drivers, but this was the one that I was able to make it to, and well worth it. I don't live super close to it. It was about a 40-minute drive. Had to take the interstate, which I hate doing, but it was totally worth it to get there. And so we'll start off with some of the unsigned stuff that I got. So as I was walking in, I got there pretty early. Wasn't the earliest. Still had to wait a little bit, but they were handing out promo packs of the Parkside cards. So this was the card that was on the front for all of them. And these are just the regular base cards, but they have a little first edition print on it. Not a foil or stamp or anything, but got a handful of cards from there. Ray Hall, Peterson, got a James Rowe, might take this one to get autographed, and then a Lundqvist. I did have another card in the pack of Felix Rosenqvist, but there was guy that was asking us some questions about the signing afterwards, and the only card he had, I think, was of either Daly or Harvey, and I just so happened to open my pack at that time, so I gave him the Rosenqvist card because I guess that was his son's favorite driver or something. So that went to him, so there was an additional card. I don't know if those are available for purchase or if you can only get them at card shops, but either way, that was pretty cool. And then after the signing, there was a little booth there to where you could purchase some Indy 500 items, and they were giving away these posters and didn't really tell anyone, but we saw some people in front of us getting them. But a May is for Racing commemorating Joseph Newgarden's Indy 500 win from last year. Stayed in pretty decent condition. There's a couple nicks on it from carrying it around. But if I get the chance, maybe I'll try and get that signed at the track. And then got to see my buddy Matthew. We've linked up at a few Indy 500s before, walked around. He showed me other areas that you can walk around there. And last year on Legends Day, helped me get Tyrese Halliburton's autograph. So shout out, Matt. Hopefully you get to watch this video, man. Good to see you again. But he showed up later, so I went back in line with him. Didn't get any additional autographs. I wasn't going to be that guy. But what was really cool was they said it was 1 autograph per person for the event. They even said that while we were there. So I was like, okay, well, I'm glad I at least brought 1 card of each driver so I can at least get something signed. But the drivers brought in stuff of their own. They had special trading cards specifically for this event. And they also, 3 of them had their own hero cards that they brought as well. And the drivers were just super, super cool. And so they would sign an item that you brought and then would hand you the other items as well. So I ended up getting multiple signatures from each driver. So we'll go in order of how I got them. First one is Connor Daly. I will recommend prepping the cards if you decide to get them signed, whether you're sending them through the mail or getting them in signed in person. They don't feel very glossy, but they do bubble up a little bit. So that's probably the signature that came out not the best. And then this is one of the Indy Card Exchange exclusive cards that they had for the event. Completely separate from the base set. You could only get it there. And thankfully, I was there early enough to where I was able to get 1 of each driver. So he signed both of those and then also got his hero card for this year. He is, as of right now, only running the 500. So nice to get this one taken care of and out of the way. We'll see if they have another one at the 500, but I doubt it. They'll probably just use the same design. The next driver was Jack Harvey. He didn't bring a hero card, but that didn't matter for me because I got a really nice one. So got his exclusive card from the signing. And he also signed my numbered out of 10 card. he stopped to look at it for a second and gave it a really nice signature for him. But either one of the employees that was there or a buddy of his was standing right next to him. He's like, "How much you gonna give him for that?" And Harvey was like, "No, man, I'll sign it, but keep this thing in good condition, take care of it." And I was like, "I absolutely will." So thank you, Jack, for signing that. He's a big card collector himself, so didn't know if he was gonna ask if he could, trade for it or something, but he was cool enough to sign it. Then we got. Oh, maybe I didn't get this guy's exclusive card. Maybe I didn't. Oh well, it is what it is. Got 2 from Christian Lundgaard. This signature came out pretty good. You can see a little bit of bubbling, but not that bad at all. Also got his hero card for the year. So I guess I didn't grab his exclusive one for the signing. That sucks. I do that every time. It is what it is. Then we got former Indy 500 winner Marcus Ericsson. His signature turned out really good on the card. Here's his exclusive card. And then we got 3 from Felix Rosenqvist. So the reason I brought the pit pass is because I don't have the standard base card for him yet. He has several cards in the base set, but I didn't have the standard one. And I was like, I might as well see how these pit passes hold up looking signed, and came out really nice. He pre-signed a bunch of these, so I was able to grab one that was sitting there on the table, and then also got his Meyer Shank hero card. So I don't feel like counting. I'm very tired. But this will not be the only video I do today, because afterwards I bought a hobby box. I actually ended up buying 2, but the other one went to Matthew, and he paid me back for it. But they were selling some out front for after the signing, and they had more inside, but they weren't really doing any business with all the people that were there, at least for during the signing. But very much worth it. Super cool event, and I will open this up here after I have some dinner, because I am very hungry. I haven't eaten since this morning. But let me know what you guys think. This is the first in-person autograph session I was able to have this year, and hopefully some more next month at the 500. That is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.